Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about Henry Cejudo versus Merab, UFC 298. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. It's 3 former champions in a row for Merab. Last night, Henry Cejudo. Before that, it was Peter Yan. And before that, Jose Aldo. At this point, we have to put more respect on Merab's name. And so many questions for the future of Merab after last night's fight. And a lot of questions about the future of Henry Cejudo's career after last night's performance. I would like to start with Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo, I believe, has reached the point of diminishing returns. That's what happens when fighters reach the peak and they continue fighting. I mean, if you retired as the champ, why would you come back and fight again? My personal opinion, it never makes sense when a guy leaves at the very top and comes back to fight again. It to me personally does not make sense. And I believe last night was a great example of that. Henry Cejudo falling short twice in a row in the division that he used to be king of at some point in the past. First against Aljamain Sterling and last night against the Merab. Nonetheless, he's fighting top contenders. Guys who are hungry, especially in the case of Merab last night. Guys who are perhaps, obviously former champion. And last night perhaps will be champion Merab at some point in the future. What does this mean for Henry Cejudo? I believe that it does not make much sense for Henry to continue fighting. I mean, who is he going to fight? Is it possible for Henry to capture a title or become champion of his division again? Obviously, I cannot predict the future, but just judging by the last 2 performances for Henry Cejudo, he seems like he's far away from the Triple C that we've known prior to retirement. Now, that being said, that takes nothing away from Merab. Merab is a true threat in that division. I believe at some point, either this year or early next year, if Merab continues the trajectory that he's on, we'll see Merab contending for that title. And Marlon Vieira, obviously fighting Sugar O'Malley sometime soon. And, the winner of that fight perhaps faces Merab either end of the year 2024 or beginning of the year 2025. But Merab, with last night's performance, has definitely thrown his name into the mix in terms of being a title contender. I believe perhaps one more fight and a fight after that, Merab fights for a title. The guy's tough as nails, and last night kind of proves that. I mean, Henry Cejudo is no joke. Triple C obviously falling short to Aljamain Sterling, and last night Merab, both fighters peak of their career. Merab especially hungry, and that's I think that's what it comes down to, is who is the more hungrier of the 2 fighters when it comes down to trajectories in terms of people winning titles and not winning titles. And just like I said, it never makes sense to me when somebody retires at the peak of their career and they come back to fight again. It's like you're not only fighting an uphill battle, but you're not as hungry as you once was. And I believe a lot of the time when fighters come back to fight again, it's for monetary reasons. When you fight for monetary reasons, in all honesty, I just don't think it's the same as having true passion for capturing a title. And obviously, the monetary adds to the equation one way or another, but that cannot be the main influence why you're fighting. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.